Hello YouTube, this is Next Level Gaming with a deck profile on what I played today. Um, it's Boxers, and I didn't win, which really sucked. Again, I lost in top 4, really retarded. It was like the worst loss ever. It was game 3, and I had a yoke in attack position, and a rivalry and Gozen match, and a face down MS2. And he had 3 cards in hand. I knew there were 3 dragons because they'd been summoned and then they bounced back. And oh my god, it was so nasty. He just ripped a heavy and then oh my god, it was so bad. He just made a big guy and won. Jesus Christ, it was so stupid. But whatever. Maybe next week. I don't fucking know. Next week is a case tournament, so that'd be pretty cool. But I don't know. It's a case tournament, so it's gonna be a way bigger field. So. I don't know, but, keep my hopes up. I don't know what I'm going to play. I'm probably going to have to play, like, a serious deck, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get into the profile. Like I said, it's Boxers. It's a really competitive deck. It's really good. Obviously, like in Swiss, I went 8-0 in Swiss. Like, I didn't even leave the game. It was a total wipeout. And, oh, actually, I take that back. Round 4, I beat the Dragon player that I lost to. In top 4, I beat him 2-1. Anyway, I go in 8-1 in Swiss, and then 2-0'd my top 8 matchup, and then whatever's so stupid. Just like I should have. Like, he just ripped the heavy. It was so nasty. Like he had like a 20 card deck too. He hadn't been like going through it. Like, it was a 20 card deck. It's so stupid. Oh my god. Okay, so we play 3. Glassjaw, he's amazing. This card is absurd. It's like when he's sent to the graveyard, you add when he's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you add a boxer from your graveyard to your hand. That's just insane. Like he's 2,000 attack, but when he's attacked, he kills himself. So an attack replay occurs, so they can attack again. But still, like that basically means that unless they like bottomless him or like remove him somehow. Like, he's always going to get a search off. They can't kill him by battle because he just dies. He kills himself whenever they attack him. So, yeah, it's just, he's like the ultimate floater. I don't know, not really, but yeah, whatever. 3 switch hitter. I hope you guys can see this. It's kind of like, I still use my laptop. It's really shitty. Switch hitter is like a blizzard. You normal summon him. You special summon a boxer from your graveyard. And for the rest of the turn, you can not special summon monsters except boxers, which is cool because you just go for yoke anyway. So obviously that's really good. And there's a combo, there's a yoke loop between these 2 cards that I'll show later. But that's like why this deck is so absurd. 3 headgear. When it's normal summoned, you send a boxer from your deck to your graveyard, and then once per turn. When he's in face-up attack position, he cannot be destroyed by battle. So that's kind of cool, because he can, like, if you turn 1, you summon him, summon him, he can survive, which is pretty awesome. And then you play 3 Spar. Some people play 2 of this card, some people don't play this card at all. I don't know why. I don't know why you play Counterpunch at all. That card's terrible. A lot of people play Counterpunch. It's bad. This card's good, though. What he does is, if you have a boxer on your side of the field, face a boxer, you can special summon him, and then you cannot conduct your battle phase for the rest of the turn. But that only means that, like, you can't, if you do it in main phase 1, you can't attack. But if you do it in main phase 2, it doesn't matter. It's not like you can't do it in main phase 2, you just summon it in main phase 2. Like, you attack, and then you summon him in main phase 2, and then you go for stuff. And this is the only way you can make stuff other than leave yoke, by the way, because, like, when you summon the switch hitter, you can't summon monsters, like, other than boxers, so really all you can go for is yoke. But if you want to go for like stuff like Shockmasters and stuff, which the set goes into really easily, like if you have, like, first of all, you can just like summon this guy or something, and then ditch something, and then like special like 2 of these if you have them. It's not that hard because you play like Rhoda and Foolish and stuff, but yeah, it gives you access to other stuff, and it's just really good. Like, it's really good to go into first turn yoke. And then So yeah, that's all the boxers I play. I don't play Counterpunch because that card sucks dick. It's level 3, which means it has no synergy with the rest of the deck, and all it is like a pussy pollute. I don't know why you play it. It's terrible. Like, the whole point of this deck is just to go into lead yoke as fast as possible. Just, like, you don't even need to protect it. It protects itself. Like, you play Lance because you don't want it to get compulsed, but, whatever. 2 dog, just to get through your, like, deck. Like, you know, if you need, like, a glass jaw or something, you kill something, summon glass jaw, you can swing for 2,000, and then you can exceed and summon something, like, you know, stupid, and then, like, whatever, you already have, like, your cards you need for... Whoa, sorry about that. You already have the cards that you need for the rest of, like, the game. Oh, fuck. I might be a little sick, I don't know. Kind of sucks. I was, like, sneezing, coughing all today at the tournament. It was really awkward. Anyway, 2 blaster. This card's awesome. You can discard him with Glass Jaw, and then you get Glass Jaw's effect, and then you get to pop, which is just awesome, because it's like 1-for-1, except you also get to recycle from your graveyard. Ah, fuck. And, yeah. So, like, you discard Glass Jaw and him, and then you store something, and then you activate Glass Jaw, and you get something else. So it's basically just like discarding him, something, and then you can just like get extra damage in. Like, just getting damage in is so good. Like, you can OTK with this card, and you can go for 7s. Like, you play Reborn, so against the Dragon matchup, you can do shenanigans like that, and some Blade Master, which is like, I think has no outs to it. Whatever. 3 Veiler, because the only way that this deck loses dragons is if they big eye your yoke, so that can't happen. And then it's just really good because, like, it's just like I used to run Fiendish Chains and this card, but then I realized why. I mean, this card is so better. Like, I just bumped it to 3, and then, like, I just maxed out on these. And this is just for this tournament. I'd probably cut the dogs and, like, something else. Maybe 1 Lance. I cut the dogs and 1 Lance if I was playing in a more, like, mainstream tournament. And I'd add max these because hand traps are just so, like, that's how you win. If you look at, like, deck lists of people who win large events, it's because they maxed out on hand traps. That's, like, how you win games in this format. Whatever, and then you play Rose, because it's really good. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of like a preference card. I think it's actually pretty good this format. Like, obviously, like, dragons, that's kind of iffy, but, like, if they pop first and then attack, like, with something, or they, like, big eye your shit and then attack, you can drop a Gores, and then next turn you can just go off crazy plays. You can, like, summon a Blaster and go for stuff, so, I don't know, it's cool, and it saves your life. Like, even if they're gonna kill it afterwards, like, with Fire Fist, it's just, like, it saves you, so, I don't know. It's better if you run Max C2, so, I don't know, that's the monsters, 20 monsters. Yeah, spells, 3 Lance, because Compulse fucks this deck up, and just, like, traps in general, like, I don't, just traps kind of fuck this deck up. Once Lead Yoke's on the field, it doesn't really matter, but to get him on the field, like, you gotta make sure that your shit survives. 2 Duality, because you can do a lot of stuff in a turn without special summoning, or, like, say you summon, like, even if you draw it with special summon plays, you can just go out, like, you can summon a Yoke, and the next turn activate this, because usually don't special summon for a couple turns after you summon a Yoke, because it takes a couple turns for them to, like, kill it. Yeah, it's just good. It helps you get your cards. Like, if you open with bad hands, it just stops you from getting bad hands. Like, I didn't open... One of the reasons that tournament was, like, so successful until I got sacked on by fucking dragons. Fucking bullshit. Whatever. Until that happened, I didn't get, like, 1 bad hand. Like, every hand was, like... It wasn't premium, but it was work. Like, I could work with it. I didn't get any, like, ridiculously bad hands. And that's what's great about this deck. It doesn't really get bad hands. So you play these two. Rhoda and Foolish. I don't know if you can see that. Rhoda and Foolish. Because that just helps with consistency. Like, you know, you can Foolish a Glass Jaw, search for him, you know, like, gets shit from your graveyard. You can Rhoda for your Blizzard thing, the switch hitter, and it's just good. And Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Book of Moon, and I was iffy on this card, Monster Reborn. It's okay. I actually still might cut it, It's really not all that good. I don't really like it. It's not. And I'm not being like, don't think that I'm being stupid or I'm just trying to be like techie or I'm trying to be like cool and, you know, being that guy that doesn't play Monster More. It's really not that good. Like, when you summon Switch Hitter, like, it doesn't help your good hands. Like, actually, let me rephrase that. It doesn't make your good hands any better, and it really doesn't help your bad hands that much either. Because your good hands, like, the play that this deck does is it summons Yoke. For those of you who don't know what Yoke is, it's this thing. It's level 4, you're rank 4, you takes 2 boxers, and when he would be destroyed, it's just like a gotcha effect or a mace stroke. You just detach one instead. When any boxer would be destroyed, you detach one instead. You can. It's optional. And then when that happens, he gains 800 attacks. He's already 2200. If they try to kill him once, he goes up to 3000. If they can try to kill him again, he goes up to 3800. And then they have to kill him again. They have to kill a 3800 attack monster. And then, like, the loop is... Oh, fuck. The loop is, you have this and this, flash on the Switch Hitter. Summon him, you detach Switch Hitter if he would be destroyed, and then if he would be destroyed again, you just detach Glassjaw. Glassjaw's effect activates, and yes, this is a ruling, it activates because it is sent to the graveyard by an effect, and then you get the Switch Hitter back. So I mean, they can't really, like, you can't really kill it. That's the point. That's why the deck is so strong. Like, you can't kill this card. If you kill it, you just get another one. I mean, but that's what the deck does. Like, that's the play it makes. That's how it wins games. So, I mean, Monster War doesn't really help with that. Like, maybe if they Valor you, and then, like, you can do it, but that's such a, like, rare scenario. Like, it really doesn't happen that much. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, there's better cards you could run. I wouldn't recommend Monster War. It really didn't help me this tournament. I think I might have, like, it obviously didn't, like, hurt me, because, you know, the Dragon matchup, like, it wasn't due to Monster Born. I basically 2-0'd everyone else in the tournament, so whatever. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna stop right here. 3. That was the spells. 11 spells. I might cut a Lance too, because I'm gonna go to the tournament I'm going to has more Dragon players and stuff. It's more like meta-y instead of like a bunch of randoms. So yeah, I'm probably gonna change it up. I'm probably gonna start. I'm gonna main the Maxis. I'm gonna take out the Monster Born. I'll take out I'll probably take out a dog, both dogs, the Monster Born, one Lance, and do some weird stuff. I'll add like Maxi, and I might like tech a Riot. I don't know. I might do some weird stuff. So whatever. So anyway, traps. I play 9 traps, 3 Compulse, best trap card in the game. I've already talked about that. 2 Torrentials, the best trap card in this deck. Not in the game, but in this deck. It's ridiculous. When you have Yoke on the field, you just activate Torrential, detach from Yoke, so he stays, and then you just, like, everything else is clear. Just, oh my god, the card is so good. 2 Bottomless, stable, card's good. 2 Psalms. Yeah. Trap lineup's pretty basic. Get that stuff out of there. Let's just go into the side deck. 2 Ryo. Deck doesn't search at all, except for Rhoda. So it's good. Just against stuff. 2 Kaiku, it's like dragons, stuff in the graveyard, whatever. It's good. I like it. 2 Morphing Jar. I was expecting to play a lot of Evil Storms today, because there are usually like 4 or 5 Evil Storm players there at the tournament. I didn't play any. Kind of sucked. I didn't really side in once all day, so it was kind of a wasted spot, but whatever. I don't know what I would have put in for it. 3 MSTs, you don't main them, gotta side them. 2 Rival Warlords and 2 Gozen Match. This card single-handedly won every single game I played against Dragons. In top 4, I lost game 1. He just opened broken, and I didn't. And game 2, I went double rivalry. No, wait. Double Gozen Match rivalry on him. Obviously not all at the same time, but like I had him like over the course of the game. He was like trying to pop them with like blasters and stuff. I just had more of them. Like, it's so good to whatever, do that. It's a stupid like skit. Anyway, So yeah, it's just really good. And I don't know if you noticed, every monster in this deck that you like normally summon, like obviously not the Veilers, the Gores, or the Blasters, or the Dogs, but like all the Boxers, they're Fire Warriors and the Exceed. So like this doesn't like goes in match rivalry doesn't affect you at all. It's cool. And then 2 Fiendish Chain because it's just like when you need to side in extra traps. Yeah. That's extra deck. And let me just tell you, I played 4, and it's like, this is only like an 11 card extra deck. I played 4 cards in this extra deck. No, wait, 5 all tournament. 3 Yokes, main card of the deck. This card is amazing. It's ridiculous. It's like, I don't know why they create a card like this. It's absurd. It's so easy to summon. It's so hard to kill. And then if you just get another one, like the loop is so sick. It just wins games. You just sit on it. It just gets so big, and then just make more of them. Oh my god. Like how? Like what is a viable like solution to getting rid of like 2 face-up boxers? Like what? Penguin Soldier? The fucking Dragon player actually did that. He popped my Ryo and my or he bounced him. And then I just normal summon the Ryo again and won the game. Anyway, fuck. I play Maestroke, Shockmaster, Pearl, Excalibur. I was gonna play a Arm Ninja or whatever. I didn't end up doing that. Just because I didn't end up getting one. Anyway, I didn't summon these. The Pearl or the Excalibur, and then I summoned Shockmaster once in top 8. I summoned him against I was playing Frognarks, and I didn't do anything. He killed it like immediately. I think he Dark Holed it. I called monsters. He just he soul exchanged it. It was so stupid. Anyway, and then Maestroke. I was playing in Sectors, and he was like trying to stall out with a Gotchi, because I couldn't, my thing wasn't getting any bigger. It was only 2200 until it gets killed. So I had for like a Maestroke, and he knew I had a Blaster because I added it off of a pot, and I was gonna book his Maestroke his fucking Gotchi, and then pop it with the Blaster and win. But he soloed him for the fucking Maestroke. It was so funny. I ended up winning the game anyway. But yeah. They're really like situational cards. Like usually you're just going for Yoke. Like that's what I went for probably 99% of the time. I went for Yoke probably like 20 times in the tournament. I went for these guys once each, so whatever. You play Crimson Blader, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, Catastrophe, you play Veiler, so you can go for the level 4s, make Catastrophe, you can go with the Blasters or the Gores and make these, they're cool. And then you play a Blade Master because dragons exist. Basically it. It's really hard to get out, but if you want to get it out, it's not that hard. You can just Monster Born like that. Like that's why I would side deck Monster Born. I think I might actually do that instead of maining it. So yeah. And then my Mole Token. So anyway, that's the deck. It's really good. Fuck. Hope you like the profile. Next week, and I don't know when I'm gonna play, but I'll probably do a profile before I go to the tournament or after. I don't know. Probably after, just because I think there's some people at the tournament that actually watch these, and I don't really want them to know like my side deck and everything before the tournament. But shit. Yeah, that's it. Deck video. It's a really good deck. I would recommend it to people. It's so cheap to make, like ridiculously cheap, like $20 cheap. No, because you need the Veilers and then the Blasters are like 6 each. Like under $50, even with the extra deck. Like the Yokes are like 50 cents each. All of the commons are like pennies, like quarters. Blasters are like 6s. That's like 12. That's like 15 plus Veilers, like 45 plus like all the traps. And like the spells and traps. Like a lot of people probably already have most of the staple traps and everything. It's so cheap to make. Oh my god, it's so good. I almost went undefeated at a tournament like with dragons, like other like meta decks. This deck is really good. No one knows what they do, so like a lot of times they'll Veiler my headgear because I don't know what it does, and like instead of like just pretty stupid. Like headgear's cool, but Veiler doesn't usually do anything. because, I mean, whatever, it's usually some -1 for them. But anyway, people misplay against this. It's an awesome deck. I hope you liked the video. If you did, like it. And if you want to see more content, then subscribe. That'd be awesome. Every subscriber matters. I just started, so I don't really expect anything, like to happen fast. But the more people like these videos, the more people subscribe, they'll show up more, because it's really hard to find these videos. For those of you who found it, you probably found, you can't really search it on YouTube. You have to find it in suggested videos and all that stuff. So yeah, but I mean, hopefully I can start doing bigger stuff, and I can get better, get funds for this, so I can get a camera. I can start doing more stuff. But yeah, so if you like it, subscribe for more content, and yeah, thanks for watching. This is Next Level Gaming with a deck profile. Peace out.